Yo, what is going on, guys? Troy Addison here, Superhuman you, and in today's video, we got a fun one. We're gonna get into 3 forgotten muscle building strategies that I guarantee you you're not doing. And I'm in beautiful Wynwood, Miami, Florida today, and I'm just obsessed with how cool this art is right here. So we got this little manufacturing area behind me, and I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe zoom into it. They got like a monkey climbing the silo, whatever you call it. That is so cool. So throughout the video, just to make things interesting, because we keep things nice and entertaining on this channel, I'm gonna cut to some B-roll of just some epic artwork that I guarantee you guys are gonna be blown away by. So Wynwood, Miami, it's close to downtown Miami, that I have all this epic artwork. But in today's video, I'm gonna dive into 3 forgotten muscle building strategies. And even if your main goal is fat loss, you have to keep in mind that building just 3 to 4 pounds of muscle mass is going to skyrocket your metabolism and help you guys burn so much more body fat. And for all the women watching the channel, I just met actually a federal agent from Miami who is a subscriber who recognized me in the coffee shop where I'm sipping on my Panther coffee cold brew. So cool to actually meet somebody in person that subscribes to the channel. But even for the women looking to maximize their weight loss and their fat loss, putting on 3 to 4 pounds of muscle will not make you look big and bulky, and it's gonna help losing body fat so effortless. So let me dive right into the tips. All right, guys, so the first strategy, forgotten about. Nobody does this anymore. The tricep drop. And a lot of big bodybuilders in the 70s and 80s would do this. And what you gotta do with this, now this is amazing because what it does, it maximizes 2 different muscle building strategies. We have progressive overload and we have time under tension. Actually a third one, shortening rest times and maximizing your intensity. So what you're gonna do, you can do this on any single exercise, any machine, any compound lift. First thing to do is start off with a weight that you can do about 8 to 10 times until failure with perfect form. So you definitely want to lift heavy on the very first set of this. The first thing you want to do is pick a weight that you can do 8 to 10 times at the max. Second set, no rest in between. Obviously, like, you're going to take the weight off or put the pin if you're using a machine. You're going to rest like at the most 10-15 seconds. I want you guys to drop the weight by about 20% and try to do 8 clean repetitions with perfect form. So that's going to be the second set of the drop. Now, what really makes this an awesome muscle building strategy is what you're gonna do on the third set. So the first 2 sets, about 8 repetitions, very short rest time, maximum failure. The very third set, I want you to do about 30 to 40% of the weight you did on set number 1. So it's gonna be very lightweight for you. I want you to bust out 30 to 40 repetitions, not resting at the top or bottom of the movement. So whatever exercise you're doing, say you're doing squats, I don't want you guys to rest at the top and, like, you know, pause it. If you're doing arm curls, I don't want you guys to rest it at the top or the bottom. I want you guys to bust out 30 to 35 repetitions in a row. This is gonna maximize your time under tension, and most importantly, track these lifts. So the next time you do this, I want you guys to do 5% more on sets 1 and 2 because you're focusing on your strength. And then on the third set, I want you guys to try to increase the amount of reps and time under tension you do, or increase the weight by about 5 total pounds. So tricep drops, I highly recommend you guys end your workout with it for every single muscle group. The second forgotten muscle building strategy is something that I call rest, pause, overload with a built-in pre-fatigue. So pre-fatigue, rest, pause, overload. So how you're actually gonna do this is, and once again, you can do this with any single exercise. It works awesome with machines, and if you guys are more advanced, you can definitely crank this up with compound exercises. Try this doing squats and deadlifts. It is a game changer. So what you want to do is, the first part of it, you're going to pick a weight that you can do about 15 to 20 times. So the goal of this is you're going to get that lactic acid buildup. You're going to pre-fatigue your muscles. Then you're going to rest 20 to 30 seconds between sets. And what you're going to do is you're going to add about 30 to 40% weight to it. So you're going to add weight where it's going to be at about your 4 to 6 repetition max at like failure with perfect form. So pre-fatigue, going really heavy, and just a transition, because most guys, you guys probably start off, you know, going light and then transitioning, or going heavy and transitioning to going lighter, like on the tricep drop set. So throwing this into your training as one of your advanced training mechanisms is gonna speed up muscle growth, and it's just gonna shock your body, because these 3 strategies, what they do is it just gives you a change of pace, and it throws different types of overload on your body, because your body's very stubborn. Your body is an adaptation machine. So by throwing things that your body's never experienced before, your body's going to adapt and get bigger and stronger. So the third forgotten muscle building strategy is something that a few of the top guys in the world do. Phil Heath, Jeremy Buendia, their coach Hanny Rambaud created something called FST7 training. Now the science behind this is you have something called fascial tissue on top of your muscle, and by stretching it out with this type of training, you give your muscles a greater potential to grow. So much like nuclei overload training, you're giving your body a bigger potential for growth in the future. So FST7 training, and this is best done as a workout finisher. You're gonna do 7 total sets in the 8 to 12 repetition range, and you wanna be close to failure or at failure every single one of the 7 sets. And then you're only resting about 30 to 45 total seconds between sets. And then in between sets, you're focusing on tensing the muscle group. So if you're, say, doing shoulders, you're like tensing, you're like kind of doing one of these, like tensing, doing isometrics on your shoulders. Or if you're doing biceps, you can do some like isometric bicep poses between sets. And you're just trying to pump like a ton of lactic acid, go to a failure, and you guys are gonna have an insane pump doing this. It's an awesome training strategy, like I said, at the very end of the workout. So these are 3 really great training strategies. I recommend you guys, every single workout for every single muscle group, try doing 1 or 2 of these, or even try combining all 3, and you guys are gonna notice that you're gonna progress so much faster, and you're gonna get a lot more shredded. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something new, and definitely take action, implement these advanced training strategies, and you guys are gonna speed up your muscle building so much. I know it's been rough for me the last like 6 weeks doing traveling. My diet's been off. I've been eating way too many donuts. My training has not been consistent. So these are gonna be the exact same things that I'm doing with my training right now. And definitely keep me posted. Hit me up on Instagram DM. Let me know if you have any questions about these training strategies. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any good video topic ideas. And what I decided to do, I decided to stop doing the daily uploads on the channel because I felt like the quality was kind of taking a hit and I was rushing. I've been up like 2, 3 in the morning so many times trying to get videos up the next day. So what I want to do is probably go 4 to 5 times per week. So still very consistent. I'll let you guys know the exact days very soon. So I want to be really consistent, but with awesome quality videos. So definitely want to ramp up the quality, epic locations, epic content. Just try to script it out a little more and take a little bit more time with each content piece. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll be in touch real soon with another video.